because, you know, VODs rule the world. Alright, so this mission, I think I've built most of it here. I just have to add a few things to their spawn, because there's another unit jumping in with them. But otherwise, let me also look up the information. I built this big custom thing around. I also have all this stuff down here, which I will set up. And then there's a few other things I wanted to add, more or less. Yeah, that should be good. I gotta set up the Mormon forces then, and all this other stuff. So let me actually pull up my chat box with... That is my fitness app. That's not what I wanted. Wrong page on my phone. Let's see. Yeah, Barb's trying to offload something to me, which I wouldn't mind doing, but I'm just so fucking busy. Where's Mr. Z? I gotta reach out to someone named Dizzy Fox as well to do some stuff with, because I met her at a wedding. Long story. But I think it would be nice to take a break and chill with a smaller streamer just to play something other than Arma and relax. Right, there's like 3 other things on Discord I have to do. There it is, okay. So what do I have to do? Placing down a single squad for guests and a little area for them. I would greatly appreciate it. That's it. Excuse me. Okay, so if that's the case... One of these should be a guest group then. Alpha 4, Alpha 3, Alpha 2, Alpha 1... Alpha Platoon, Zeus Team, Engineer, Corsair, Armor, Guests, Recruits. Okay, so if that's the case, I just need to basically take this, rotate this around, and then change out the sign. So this would be... 1 second. I'm literally just taking little pictures of words for these signs just to make it easier. This will be saved in Wamako. And then we just... Excellent. Alright, so that's all I needed to do there. And it saves me from, you know, going into the previous mission we played on Saturday, which was, what, yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Going to that, changing everything out, and then coming back to this. Alright, so now I can focus on this damn mission. So I want to do built-in garrisons, built-in defenses. Make those guys hostile, yada-da.
Send in
Kensico, thanks for the 5-month resub. I hope you enjoy the operations. I hope you get a kick out of the scenario. I do appreciate your Prime sub. It is much appreciated. Okay. I gotta make sure these don't have physics, so we're gonna disable simulation on the model. I'm tempted to add a smoke billow, but I think I'll do that in the Zeus interface, because the Eden one you can't delete from the Zeus interface, because it's a pain in the ass. Unless you're using the Achilles module, but that's only if you're using Achilles. A lot of communities these days have moved over to Zen, so there's not much you can do about that. So I'm gonna go ahead... Put some craters down for a little bit of pizzazz. And then we can put a few dead people around it. Which, you know, will actually just spawn in from the Starship Trooper tab. So I just need a fleet group. Oh, that's awkward. What am I going to set as the player tab then? The first Zeus slot, probably. Where would that be? Alright, and then I do have a hard-coded slot with my number, right? Yeah, I don't trust numbered slots. Simply because that's just how it works. DV, I don't think this would be an IED case. Maybe for Mission 2, I would do IEDs, but Mission 1, they're not expecting this assault, and IEDs take time to make and deploy. So, I don't think IEDs would be used yet, but I could sneak them into Mission 2. Because Mission 2 goes beyond this area. Mission 1 ends, I think, in this town. Mission 2 then pushes out further. But, yeah, no, we could totally make that work. It's just if I remember to do it, but... Alright. Let's go ahead and finish making the, the dead people here. Alright, so 2 dead pilots. You got the dropship right there. First bug war. Three and a dead corporal should be easy enough. Group them all together. I mean, what I could also technically do is just have them... because when you set them dead, it puts them in the same generic death animation, and I kind of hate that. So what I could do instead is go to attributes here. Actually, I need to go into here. I can set them to careless hold fire. That way they'll get killed off. Or I could end key them. And then they'll, you know, go into other animations that are better. So let's also go ahead, disable their pathing, set them to crouched. And that way they won't run around, and then I can position them properly. And then I can, you know, go a little hard with the blood effects. Just to make it a little more interesting. Yeah, nice and easy. Where I live, different time zones. Time zones are in EST, so Brazil actually wouldn't be too bad. You're either in EST or Central, if I remember Brazil's time zones correctly. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. I know for TSB in the community ops that I'll start doing, though, you have to at least be 18 years or older. If that's an issue, then you might want to look into POG because they have a lowered age count. And then I don't know what the Starship Trooper communities is, but it should be fine. Excuse me. All right, so we have that settled. I need to create 2 more of those because we're going to create secondary objectives around these. So I'm going to be cheap. And just, you know, move things around, nothing too hard. And then I need some dead bugs. I'm gonna copy that texture over. So these serve as spawn points where we can, like, actually spawn bugs in. Because that's what the Zeus was doing last time. So it's going to be check on 2 crash sites as well. So I'm going to go ahead and check these in. And I'll also write down their objectives here. This is just a little command post. I could build some fencing on it as well, which would come from over here. And yeah, so what we'd want to do then is grab these. All of those, actually. Only good bug is a dead bug. Yeah. Yeah. It's 23:35 here. Oh, so you might be a little closer. I mean, that's fine. You're only 1 or 2 hours ahead, so nothing too bad there. Pigeon Hunter. Stevens, right? You would have been playing the 506th. Not Secret Squirrel, the official FTXs. Or operations, depending on what you're specifically doing. How was it, my man? No, you're not being annoying with the questions, buddy. I don't mind answering. Just, you know, trying to do math. Not the smartest guy for that. Well, no, I take that back. Arithmetic I can do for days. Calculus. Fuck calculus. Yeah, so I'm going to set this up to then rotate. And lower to line it up. Just to make a simple, like, fortification. And then I can just cheat and do this. And then lower it slightly. So you can have something like that instead. And then if I want to be really, really freaking extra, which, you know, I'm Liru. I'm always extra. That's why people like Remy hate my guts. Ha! We can do this. A little bit of a ramp right there. And you gotta remember, with my missions, I always cut the grass, so I use grass cutters just to visualize stuff, but I hate the grass for streaming and recording because it fucks your bit rate and it's a pain in the butt to deal with. So now I can literally copy this and I can put this over here and I can have a secondary defensive line. For this one, though, as you can see, it's still on that side, but I don't think we'll need a ramp to climb up there. It should be fine. Yeah, if you want, Devil, feel free. Nostalgic flashback to Halo Forge events. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to put a few towers back here. Just as Overwatch elements, plus I can also put like a 50 cal up there. Which I believe would be something like this. But yeah, I have a few different plans for how I want to do all of the little events here. Because this is going to be a hybrid of fighting humans and fighting bugs. So it's going to be more like evenly split, like a 50-50 for the first mission. But then it's going to gradually transition into exclusively fighting bugs. But we'll see how that goes. I'm going to do a cover map module. Should be good. And then I can also mark that with this. Hey, Drum. I'm assuming you were finishing up as well with the
Send in Goat
FTX.
6.
I sound very tired? Yeah, that's because I am. Oh, you can question what I do all the time. Questioning me is how I get better at what I'm doing. It gives me a second opinion of, you know. Maybe I'm doing something completely screwed and you have a better way of doing it. I gladly accept that. Because for all I know, I am definitely screwing something up. That's how we get better, is with that criticism, you know? And, well, some people are good at taking it and some are not. I'll admit, sometimes I am not good at taking it either because, oh, we all have the days where we don't want to hear it. Here, it's easier if we just do this and then we can drag it like that. Drum made goat noises at me? Oh, brilliant. He really does love me. But yeah, I do have to make the next phase of New Horizons, but I'm not going to stream that because that is... I don't mean for this to sound corny, but that one's a little personal to me. So I'm very protective about showing it off because there's so many little fucking things I have to do for that campaign. Because it's pretty much Arma 3 D&D. And, you know, if I were to show that off, that would be showing my hand, and I don't feel like doing that. Sometimes I do stream it, though, but this is, like, for the start of a new act, which means there's a lot of other shit I have to pre-make. Especially since now we're gonna go fight the big bad, so I have to fully make that bitch. And there's some little fun things in there that, the big bad has that I really want to tease, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. Not yet, anyway. Alright, yeah, a little bit of barricades there. I'm just debating, like, how do I want to fortify this position? If I do at all, you know? But here, let me go ahead. There's a specific crater texture I want to go for. And then there's a brief I want to make as well for these guys. It's just I have to... You have the large crater there. An extra large crater. No, is it the medium? Because I'm trying to figure out how this guy was sealing the craters. I mean, if we just used...
Let's give him a
yeah, I could just spawn that then instead. That should be fine. But this is for me to be able to quickly, like, go in and copy and paste shit. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, I'm probably going to make a slideshow for discussing this. So we'll see how things go. This is Wamako. Which, I'm going to be honest, I think would make a great 506 FTX. That or Sanagasta, two of the newer maps that have come out. The one issue with it is this northern island has not been finished yet, so it looks really wonky. But I'm sure, you know, you could build your own compounds and stuff because there's plenty of flat areas as well. But you're right, like a centralized fob on this one wouldn't be too bad. Fortifying this area, perhaps. I could probably build it in the Starship Trooper style. Just a simple box. But I'm thinking in terms of everything else, that should be good. And then I have to build Garrison. So I'm going to start garrisoning here, just because I can. We don't want insurrectionists. We want the Mormon extremists. There we go. So what do we even have? Trooper, Sergeant. MRL gunner for AT, which is great. Militiaman. Excuse me. Medic, marksman, and a simple deserter there. Alright, probably won't use the deserters too much, but yeah, no, these guys, that's fine. Alright. Probably just some regular troopers then. So I'm going to do a quick copy paste, set them to standing, disable his pathing. Nice and simple. And then just set them all up along these towers. That should be a-okay. Put a sergeant up here. I'll just do the full, you know, garrison the group and then link them all together, and that should be fine. Excuse me. I did a poll with this community a while ago. It indicated they didn't mind fighting a third-party faction, but they definitely prefer fighting bugs. But, you know, with the start of any campaign, you gotta ease everything along, so... Gotta be very cheeky where I put the MRL gunners, though. And then militiamen will be the main part of the force, but, you know, for, like, perimeters and whatnot, we'll just use simple troopers. And then some marksmen up here also wouldn't be too bad. And then militiamen the rest of the way. Let's go with, for a compound this size, like 10 to 15. Wouldn't be too bad. And then we can always make patrols as well. Alright, that's most of that unit cap I just sent for myself. Trying to put them in cheeky positions, you know? Stuff to force the infantry to flush everything out. Yep, and then I can just grab everything, group them to something. It doesn't really matter what. Click out, click back in, attributes. Set them all to standing, and then check them off on pathing. Oh. Whoops. That's fine, we can just do that. And then the simple town garrison. Excuse me. God, I can't wait to be over that. Fucking COVID, man. I'm over it, but, you know, body's still dealing with stuff, so, yeah. You know? Now, my latest style is I usually just pick a few buildings to do some simple garrison and only those buildings, but this community seems to like more of the, you know, just put a bunch of guys in a few different buildings and call it a day style. There's nothing wrong with that, of course. It's just how they want to play. You gotta adjust for it. And then I want to put a few militiamen to, you know, mow down these guys. When they come up, they should still be set to garrison fire. Yep. I just now have to be very specific about where I drag these units to. That way I don't accidentally drag any of the blue 4 guys onto green, because then they won't follow orders. I just want to keep them on a separate group here. I'm out of shit to drink. We drank a Magner cider and full vitamin water. Hey. Pathing. And permanent standing. And then, of course, I can make patrols and set them to go around. So that's the main first area. Second area here. Let's do an MRL gunner. Militiaman. Trooper. Sergeant. And then I can garrison some of these random shacks. Let's do like 4 guys. Little random murder holes. for a, you know, squad of 10. Ay. It comes back in bursts. I just, like, need to not think about it, and then I should be fine. So I put a 50 cal gun up there. Alright, so that's all set up. We'll put some militiamen in the tents. And then a few other random militiamen in buildings here. Only 26 minutes, and though I've already spent like an hour and a half on this mission, so this one's definitely going to be over the 2 hours. That's also because I was building a brand new template for everything and whatnot. I think I'm shooting for 90 minutes to 2 hours, though, for this one mission. That's definitely a given there. Can you see over that? I'm being very, very mean to the vehicle crew. In the sense of I want to make sure that they aren't going to be sniping everything before the infantry get there. So here's the fun thing. The Mormons have this bug hole under control. When they get cleared out, I'm going to play an earthquake, and then, you know, more bugs are going to start pooling out. That should be interesting. But yeah, I can have them all over this construction equipment. Put another sergeant up there for a little bit of diversity. A medic in here. Make sure he's standing in the proper area. And then, you know, some militiamen tucked away in little corners and whatnot. Use some rocks as cover. When it comes to this, I like to put them in groups of 2 because, you know, just single guys on their own doesn't really make much sense. That should be good. Garrison all that up. I'm thinking tomorrow what we'll do is 1 or 2 Zeus missions and then maybe some Daisy. Probably some Daisy, actually. No enemy vehicles? No. That's the little caveat, is there's not going to be any fix. What I do want to test real quick, though, are those MRL gunners.
Send in Goat Team 6.
I want to see if they'll actually engage, like, rhinos and
Bit
shit.
late cause PayPal is being a dingus, but better late than never, cack.
Wolves, thanks for the 60-month resub, my man. That gets you the new badge. One of them, anyway. I know I put up a few, but you have one of the Founders badges, so it covers it. I think you can toggle that, though, so if you want to show it off, feel free. Thank you so much for all your support. I will say this. Moxie's year-long sub, I think, has run out, and he's really happy that he's going to be free. Can you rain on his parade for me? Because I'd really appreciate that if you could put him back in jail for me. So, one of the vehicles of choice the player base likes to do here is the Rookit. Perfect. So yeah, these guys are all getting shot up immediately, which is fine. You got their bodies, and then these guys I can also end key real quick. But that's good that that's deploying properly. Let's see. MRL Gunner. There you are. Alright, I want to test to see if these guys actually use that against...
Ready for orders. On the way. On the way.
That's all I needed to see. Mwah. That's all I needed to see. Okay. What do I have in terms of spawnable groups for the Mormons here? I do get spawnable groups. Nope, that's regular infantry. I get Mormon infantry. I get a fire team.
Standing by.
Just 3 dudes. And some militiamen. Yep, nope, that makes sense. Squad is probably going to be... big mix of militiamen and troopers. Awesome. And then the sentry. Was there any AT in the squads? No. So those have to be individually placed, which I'm perfectly fine with. They even have a few deserters in the squads as well. Awesome. All right. Yeah. No, that all works out. And then that compound up there is the last one I can build. Is this even? It is mostly even too, so that's not going to be too bad in terms of having to build something around there. And then I guess making some garrison positions. I do want to build some bug holes around as well, give them an additional challenge on this little mile. I need a word that is like Mogadishu, but is Starship Trooper themed. That'll be my quote-unquote bug Mogadishu mile. That should work out. All right, yeah, but no, everything right there is how I want it. So let's go ahead and outro out of there. Maximum carnage is a must. Yeah, I gotta be careful though, because Max buffed the bugs a little bit. So I gotta be careful on the spam, but I kind of like that he buffed them, because now it's a little more difficult. When I say Max in that case, I mean J Max, for those of you that might not know. So keep that in mind. Alright, so let's go ahead and build that fortification. I'm trying to debate, do I want to get rid of that outer wall? I mean, it would be redundant at that point. So I guess yes, so if that's the case. Do I have any environment tools down? Yep. Do I have them set the way they're supposed to be? No, that's the cover map module. You're the environment tool, and you are set locally. Alright, I always make sure, because... when you don't set it, then some people that load in, they're late join or crash and rejoin, sometimes won't have it set that way, and it's really, really funny. Let's go ahead and take that little rotationary piece off. And that'll be the little entrance. Okay. It's because I don't want that clip. It still did it, but at least it kept everything together, right? No, it did not. What are you doing that for, then? Stop it. So if that's the... oh, my God. You little piece of shit. And you already knocked it off, so... oh, you little bitch.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Wolves gifting a sub to DV1X. I appreciate it, but hope you all keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this little scenario here. Let's see. So we can line up like that. The one issue I do have right off the bat, though, is it's quite tall. So what I'm going to have to do is build a fake little thing here. Just to clip it. So it's going to clip in the other texture, but I'll be able to, you know, shrink it down a little bit so I can then length it down like so. Yeah, hidden snipers everywhere. I don't know how well armed I'm going to make the Mormons here, but they'll be decently armed. The, whatchamacallits will have air superiority, but I need to put a few places where they'll have maybe a Titan launcher or two to help counter that. cool. And we can set this up. And then I'm going to need a rotationary piece there. Ah, fuck. Before I go to bed, I need to also set up all the uploads, because I think they run out today. I gotta do that across 3 channels. It hurts. Actually, so let's keep that, and then we should be fine if I were to just grab this line, get rid of that, copy, paste, rotate this around. And then I can do the same little trick. Yeah. God damn it. Yep, I can set that up, take this little corner piece, extend it right there, and then we should be good to go. One thing I do want to do is turn this into a kill zone. Yes, the lamp is going to stick through it, but I'm going to keep it because I'm silly. And then we keep that piece right there and lift it up slightly. Oh, that's because you're, like, lifted. That's weird. Cool. All right. Now I just have to build these ramps around, and then we should be good. So we'll put a ramp there, a ramp here. And then I can also put some internal tents in here as well. Are these floating? Okay. Okay. That's fine. Everything's set evenly. So if I just lower it to the lowest point right there so it's not floating. Okay. Wasn't expecting to see that. That's okay. Alright, that lines everything up there. We should be good. I can put a bunch of tents down in here and make this into a nice little Mormon base. Which means I need to grab the flag. This will be the final little area I put it in. Where'd I put the flag? There she is. Let's make sure she copied correctly. Right, so we got 1, 2. Realistically, I should be able to set these on the same corner. Cool. Alright, so that little detail's done. Let's go ahead, go into the Starship Trooper mod, grab some of the tents, set them up in here. Don't need equipment. Objects is what I do need. Barricade. Yeah. If we really want to make that kill zone, we need to basically make a barricade right here and then put like a 50 cal and just face it down range. That's like evil, but you know what? It's funny. And then also a barricade right here on the wall. And we're making a kill zone. And then I can put an infantry guy right here and disable his animation move. So he's like forced to utilize. Oh god, that is so evil. That's so fucking evil. I Whew, excuse me. Bingo. Let's see. It's kind of cute that they have a little church right there, too. I mean, they're Mormon. Makes sense. Alright, you got those little tents on the outside as well. I'm going to do a open one over here. And then there should be one more. Yeah, we're going to put this in a few spots. That should be good. Any additional barricades? An internal one right there. Yeah. There's your little fob. I think that works quite well. One more thing we can do to make it just that much more extra is these assholes. With the 50 cal. Especially with the 50 cal. Why? Because I need one of these for right here. God, it's so evil. I love it. Really, all this is going to teach the players is, hey, make sure you use grenades. Otherwise, it's going to get very, very messy. Should be a minigun turret, yeah, right? Ask Max. Though I know he like always focuses things on rotation. So I don't know what he's going to work on next, but, you know, it's going to be good. You know it's going to be good. All right. I'm going to make it a deserter, too, to make them think twice if it's a friendly or not. Oh, it's so evil. It's so evil. And then let's make the rest be militiamen. Oh, baby. It's so evil. God. This is why some people hate me as a Zeus, because I do a lot of cruel, evil things that dick people over. And I take pride in it. Because some people just really want their, you know, really simple, boring, kill 5 people and walk around for 2-hour operation. You know what? That's not me. That's not me, I'm sorry to say. If you want that, by all means, keep going for it. But someone that's been doing this for almost 6 years now. Hell, my anniversary, I think, is in 10 days, June 22nd or June 21st. I should probably celebrate it this time around, but, you know, doing this for so long, you gotta come up with ways to make it fun, brutal, challenging, something that leaves them hungry for more after they've become disgusted with themselves over what they've had to do. That is what I like to do. Let's Standing, pathing, and then you, my friend, you get a little bit of extra work. You see, I'm also disabling your move. That way, you do not leave from that corner. You do not turn away from that corner. In fact, you're staying crouched in that corner. You are fucking anything that moves past that corner. Don't you worry, they're bugs. Alright, I wouldn't leave the bugs out, but this is the first mission of a campaign. So this is going to be the more human-focused one, but there will still be bugs. Don't you worry. So it's simple. Take over the port, move to the mining site, check out the crash sites, and then clear out those positions. So I'm gonna write these in order down here. Secure any positions. Okay, if that's the case, I need you. Because we're going to do a little bit of fancy shit with you.
Let's give him a
Excuse
warm
me.
welcome, shall we?
Alright, let's take a look at that. I need to fix that real quick, because that is pissing me off. Alright, to do that, Villainous Vendetta. What a name. Hell, what a good show, Villainous. It's a Cartoon Network short that got its own little show thing. I think Markiplier's in it as a voice of something. It's been a while since I've heard of it, though. But yeah, no, Bloodwing likes playing the character Dementia, for example, as like cosplay. Completely lost my train of thought there. Let's try that again. Hey, Barb, what were you doing? Also, I didn't see if you replied if you're gonna handle the thing with Egg Beast or not. I don't mind doing it, but it's gonna take me a day or two because I'm back from vacay, man. I'm trying my best to go full speed ahead with all this. Yeah, it's all set server side. Okay. Multiplayer environment. I think that's it. I'm gonna be extra. Yeah. And then I need a fun little picture here. Give me 1 second. Let's get this with young Neil Patrick Harris. Picture. Yep. Excellent. God, I hate coughing. And that is going to go under that, and that. Ah, I hate it. It was a boring Sunday mission for TMTM. Sorry to hear that. Didn't I just disable you? No, I didn't, because that's under a different set of settings under the multiplayer, and I didn't touch you.
Let's
That!
give him a warm welcome shot.
Now I fixed it. Fuck you. Alright, this should be set properly now. We have the guests. Yeah, it's like 2 squads of guests. That should be fine. I screwed up my name. Awesome. So this is going to be for Saturday. We're going to be doing a lot of Zeusing this week. I got to rebuild. Capitalize my eye in there. But this should be pretty much done. I do have to build a slideshow, though. Awesome. Oh, it cut off the effort for... oh, well. Anything after this dev stream? Probably not. I think I'll just turn in early and work on for the next 2 things. What happens to the cooking stream? I mean, it's... We did the crepes today, so I don't know what you missed, Spiky. You agree with Barbara was bad? What was even the concept of the mission, if you don't mind me asking? Alright, let me check respawns here. I need to check vehicle respawns, everything else there. I think, let me also check my GoPro here. I just want to make sure it's fully charged. Come on, buddy. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, I know. Fuck you. Come on. You're only at 90%. Jesus Christ, you are slow to fucking charge, you piece of shit. Error suspended, not allowed on this What the fuck you do to my backpack? That's weird. Okay. Fuck it. I'll probably make a slideshow. Because otherwise I'm just gonna have to reload the mod set and do it later, but... Yep, they're all dead. That's fine. That's just so they ragdoll properly. Yep, that's all set. They got a little custom script for custom clothing too, which is quite nice. Got custom little Mormon helmets too. That's cute. Oh, this fucking murder hole. How much ammo do you have? Oh. You are disgusting and I love you. God, I feel like Papa Nurgle right now. Good God. You had to walk across Popovo, kilometers across Popovo. Zeus even teased us with locked vehicles. Oh. Oh, that sucks. That honestly sucks. Sorry you had to deal with that. See, I don't mind walking around because you can just meme around with your friends. If you're really that bored, you can just leave. But when the Zeus actually just starts, like, teasing you with shit, it's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you being a dick, sir? Come on. That's not cool. Ugh, my God. Sorry you had to deal with that shit. That is pretty AIDS. Players appeared for 5 seconds and disappeared? What? That means they put the flare module down and then, like, immediately deleted it. That's weird. Are there any shotguns in this mod? Not on their own. They are part of the rifle attachment, though. And I'm going to be honest, that's, like, the best thing for killing bugs right now. You see the little shotgun barrel down there and the little pump? With it, you can kill, like, 2 or 3 bugs at very close, if not point-blank range. After 20 meters, it's effectively just a screen of bullets, and it does a good amount of damage, but not a lot. But, I mean, like, a full 75-round magazine against a bug will not kill, like, it'll kill 1 bug. So it's a lot of suppressing fire, which is kind of accurate for the lore, but that shotgun... Oh, Johnny Rico shows off that shotgun. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember. It's a screen. Yeah. And then I need... I need a second screen. I could do 2 as well. I could be super fucking extra about this, too. How complex, how fucking extra do I want to be? I'm gonna be super fucking extra. Let's go. If I'm gonna do that, though, let's start setting this up. Slideshow. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, whoops. Lost count. I could put propaganda messages on these, but I'm going to be doing something else here. Up to 11, right? What's my time at? Yeah, this will be done by 1:15. God damn it. Alright, what was the latest one in there? 8th, 12. Eight 13. Okay. Uh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Controllers, 01. Okay. Oh, neat. Yeah, I don't need that. Let me think. Let's do that for now. And now I need to go picture hunting. It's probably going to give me an error because that script is incomplete, but that's fine. Oh, you can put anything on screens in Arma. See, to complete that joke, I would put up a random picture of hentai, but then Twitch would ban me, so, you know. So fun fact, if you're in a single player, if you hold left alt and click, you can get away. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm about to take a snip. And call this slide 2. Oh wow, that time they grenaded and killed him. That's a good shot. Slide 3. There we go. Excuse me. Slide 4. And he's off. Yeah, they have a really large detection range, which is quite nice. Slide 5. And I'm trying to think what else. That should be it. Yeah. Okay, now to complete the script. That would be that. And then I need something for slide 1. I need their flag. Oh, we can just use this, actually. Save images. That's not what I want. That's a GIF? What the fuck? No. Alright, fine, I'll use the frickin' mobile infantry. Please tell me that's also not a GIF. Why are you a GIF? Fuck it. Want something done right, you do it yourself. File, save as. Slide 1. Alright, now theoretically, that should all work. So let me check it now. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. I still find it funny that the frickin' thing is cut off. Yeah, bugs are loud. Just happens to be that way. I've been seeing a few people playing Terran Command. What do you mean? What? Did I butcher the name? Oh, are you gonna do that crap? Right. I forgot. You have to put the full file name, including the file extension. Duh. There we go. Would you like to know more? With Neil Patrick Harris. Aye, aye, aye. Watch it still yell at me. Come on. Come on. Excuse me. Okay. Now, this is why it's really cool. You're going to go up to the screen. It's going to be black because it's loading the image, but there you go. Boom. Mobile infantry, that's on everything. Because everything's controlled by the brief. So basically all the leadership can come in here and receive the brief. Everyone else can stay in their barrackses and receive their interaction. That's my thing powering off. So slide 2. It's the map data. This just goes over everything. You got the Mormon extremists. We then talk about the bug holes. That's a sealed bug hole. And then boom, would you like to know more? See, but this gets applied to everything simultaneously. So everyone that's like waiting around that isn't part of the brief will at least see the images changing, so they'll be in the loop. That's what's cool about it. Can you apply propaganda noises? No, I'm not going to be that extra. Because you could technically also execute a small video on all of these to play. And I could do that as a brief instead, but that would involve me having to convert a file to a certain file format, and I don't really feel like doing that. There we go. Zeus took a second to load there. I actually got a little concerned for half a second. I'm going to blow up these Vics. Oh, these just outright disappear when they blow up. That's cute. Well, looks like respawn's working fine. The propaganda noise from the propaganda towers. I mean, yeah, it's not hard to add an area of effect soundbite to play as a trigger whenever anyone, like, appears. But, again, then I'd have to make a description extension listing out the server sounds and then setting all that up. Ah, yes. Would you like to know more? But yeah, no, op should be ready to go. I mean, again, it just has a few features where I'll be directly doing stuff. But yeah, mission is pretty much ready to go in that sense. But it'd be worth it? Not really. Because I have to make like 2 or 3 other mission files this week, and I'm running... God, how many am I running? Monday, at least 1. Tuesday, 2. So that's 3 right there. Wednesday, we're running 2. So that's 5. Thursday, 1. Saturday, 1. So... No, I'm running more than that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday... No. 1 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday. So that's 3. Wednesday's an additional 2. That's 5. Thursday's 1, and then... Yeah, so I'm running 7 mission files. I think I'm running another, but I can't remember what it is. But yeah, that's blah, you know? Like, good God. Oh, right, because I'm not including Sunday. Sunday will be another one, so that's 8. And then each one of these takes, like, you know, 1 to 3 hours to make. So please, for the love of God. Please, for the love of God, guys. I know. Trust me. I know. All right. What time is it? 11:37. What do I still have to make? I still have to make USN Augusta and Thursday Pog. I can make Thursday Pog real quick. All right. Let's cut the recording.